The Kapoor and Nikhil Dwivedi. It stars Kareena Kapoor Khan, Sonam Kapoor Ahuja, Swara Bhaskar, and Shikha Talsnani in lead roles as four friends attending a wedding. Veere the Wedding released theatrically on 1st June 2018 and received mixed reviews but with praise for the chemistry and performance of the cast. Made on a budget of rupees 75 crores, the film earned over 250 crore rupee worldwide to emerge as one of the highest grossing Indian Hindi film featuring a female lead. It received three nominations at 64th Filmfare Award, including Best Supporting Actress for Talsanani and Bhaskar. A prequel, Veere the Wedding 2, is currently on hold due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Plot: the story revolves around four best friends, Kalindi, Avni, Sakshi, and Meera, who stay friends from high school through adulthood. The friends are living their own lives in different places when they reunite for Kalindi's wedding. Kalindi has been living with her boyfriend Rishabh for 2 years in Australia. When he proposed to her, she is shocked, coming from a broken home. Kalindi is averse, averse to the idea of marriage. Her parents used to fight a lot, and her father, Kishan, remarried soon after her mother, Ritu died. Nevertheless, Kalindi agrees for Rishabh's happiness. Avni is a blossoming divorce lawyer in Delhi, and her mother is on ever lookout for suitable groom for her. Sakshi is living with her parents after moving out of her NRI husband's London home due to frequent fights. She is taunted by upscale aunties for overstaying at her parents' place. She gets upset at the taunts she has to hear from neighbor for going to clubs. Meera lives in America, having married an American, John, with whom she has a son named Kabir after a father. She is estranged from her father, fondly called Bade Papa because of her marriage to John, and though she misses him, she refuses to get in touch until he accepts John's. When Kalindi travels to Delhi to get married, she is overwhelmed by the Rishabh's over affect, affectionation family and their customary involvement in the wedding. They will make it a huge event, big fat Indian wedding to maintain face in the society. While in Delhi, Kalindi lives with her gay, cookie uncle and his partner, rather than Krishna, and reunites with her friends. Avni, on the incidents of her mother, meets a few prospective grooms, Kishan and his current wife Promita offers to help Kalindi in her wedding, but she is reluctant. She is disturbed by the ceremonial demands of Rishabh's family and her own aversion to the marriage, resulting in anxiety during her engagement. Rishabh comments about her not having a proper family, which infuriates her, and she leaves the gathering. Amni gets drunk to forget the fact that her prospective groom rejected her and ends up sleeping with Rishabh's cousin Bandari. Meera gets drunk and Shakshi leaves the party midway because of the taunts of the aunties. The next morning, Avni, Shakshi, and Meera find Kalindi in her old home, which is born of contention between Kishan and Kuki. Rishabh apologizes to Kalindi and they patch up. However, she explains that she cannot fulfill his family's expectations of her and they mutually break up the engagement. Her friends, however, are not supportive to this decision and try to reason with her, explaining that Rishabh is a good man and she should not run away from marriage due to issues over his family. Kalindi stubbornly points out such of her friends' flaws instead, resulting in everyone getting into an argument and leaving. Sometime later, Shakshi, believing that they have become too overwhelmed with life's troubles, buys her friends a vacation to Thailand. They reconnect and came clear about their prospective issues. Kalindi about her commitment issues stemming from her dysfunctional family. Apni about wanting to marry the right guy and sleeping with Bandrai, and Shakshi about why her husband wants to divorce her. Shakshi and her husband were always fighting after marriage. One day he walked on her masturbating, appealed, he decided to divorce her. Shakshi is embarrassed to tell her parents the truth about the divorce. Meera explains that she and John have not had sex in a year after the birth of her son. Everyone decided to go back and face their problems. Shakshi tells her parents the truth, and to her surprise, they are very supportive. John comes to India He and Meera get intimate. Avni tells her mother about her reluctant to settling for an arranged marriage. Kalindi finds that Rishabh's father has been arrested for bank fraud as he failed to pay back the loan he took for Rishabh's marriage. Avni arranges for his bail. Kalindi's friends pressurize Cookie Uncle to resolve his 4-year feud with Kishan for Kalindi's happiness. They talk and resolve this improves the relations between Kishan and Kalindi. The brothers transfer the family house to Kalindi as their gift. She proposes to Rishabh and they decided to marry but in a simple and stylish way. On wedding day, held in her renovating home, Kalindi wears her mother's old wedding gown and the ceremony is a small intimate affair with fewer guests. John calls Meera's father Kabir Singh and tells them about his grandson. He comes to the wedding and plays with his grandson Kabir. Shakshi breaks the news of a divorce settlement to aunties. Amni decided to give Bandrai a chance as he is smitten with her. The film ends with everyone dancing at Kalindi and Rishabh's wedding reception. Cast: Kareena Kapoor Khan as Kalindi, Malhotra Kalindi Puri, Smriti Satya as teen Kalindi, Sonam Kapoor Ahuja as Avni Sharma, Muskan Kobchandani as teen Avni, Swara Bhaskar as Sakshi Soni, Muskan Malhotra as teen Sakshi, Shikha Talsanani as Meera और Sood Tinson, Kashish Kanwar as teen Meera, Kavita Ghai as Ritu Puri, Kalindi's mother, Neena Gupta as Kavita Sharma, Avni's mother, Sumit Vyas as Rishabh Malhotra, Kalindi's husband, Vishwas Kini as Bandarai, Rishabh's cousin, Avni's admirers, Vivek Moshran as Kuki Puri, Kalindi's uncle, Aisha Azam Mishra as Rishabh's mother, Manoj Pava as Rishabh's father, Alka Kaushal as Santosh auntie, Rishabh's auntie, Vendra's mom, Ek Ekwali Khanna as Paramita Puri, Kalindi's stepmother, Shukesh Arora as Cookie's boyfriend, Anjum Rajavali as Kishan Puri, Kalindi's father, Ishwar Singh as Nirmal, Avni's former suitor, Surat Singh as Vineet, Sakshi's ex-husband, Edward Sonblick as John Stinson, Meera's husband, Kamlesh Gill as Jhaji, Bubbles Sabharwal as Sakshi's mother, Babla Kochar as Sakshi's father, Kalpana Jha as Shanti, Jitpreet Singh Gill as Kabir Singh Sood, Meera's Bade Papa. Production development. In December 2015, Sonam Kapoor indicated that she would be working on a project with her sister Rehia Kapoor. The project was officially announced in June 2016. The project was delayed due to Kareena Kapoor's pregnancy. Principal photography began in September 2017. The movie was shot in Delhi, Mumbai, and Bangkok. Swara Bhaskar, Kareena Kapoor, and Shikha Talsnani agreed to act in the film. Sumit Vyas was cast as Kareena's boyfriend. The project underwent three major schedules in Delhi, Mumbai, and Phuket. The trailer was released on April 25. The first song from the movie, Tarifa, was released on May 2. Legal issues. Another Hindi film was a similar title, Veere Ki Wedding, starring Pulkit Samrat, Kriti Kharbanda, and Jimmy Shergill appeared while the movie was in production. Legal action brought by the father-daughter duo Anil Kapoor and the Reha Kapoor to challenge the use of such similar name was unsuccessful. The film was banned in Pakistan and Kuwait for its explicit language and sexuality. When asked about the ban in Pakistan, Swara Bhaskar responded that it's evident that it would be banned in a non-secular nation states run by Sharia law like Pakistan, and further elaborated that the people of Pakistan would in fact watch the movie, citing tweets from them. 2019 Indian Journal election and Swara Bhaskar's masturbation scene. Swara Bhaskar lashed out at trolls who brought up her masturbation scene from Veere the Wedding as part of election placard during the fourth phase of 2019 Indian Journal elections. Box office. Veere the Wedding had net earning of 16 crore on its first day on India, setting the record for the highest opening day collection for a Hindi film with female protagonist. Critical response. Several critics noted the film's similarities to the television series Sex and the City. Comparisons were also drawn with the comedy Bridesmaid, Bachelorette, and the Indian television miniseries The Trip. On the review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, Veere the Wedding has an approval score of 55% on the base of 11 reviews. India. Rachit Gupta of the Times of India gave the film a 3.5 rating, calling it a brave effort. He praised the concept of the film, the performance, and the chemistry between the leads, but criticized the pack and felt that the story lacked depth. A reviewer for Bollywood Hangama given a similar rating and review to the film commented that with the wedding rests on a great idea and interesting characters, but it does not translate into a fully entertaining fare. It's the direction that plays spoil sport. Sweta Koshil of Hindustan Times gave the film 2 out of 5 stars and said it tries to subvert the male dominant stereotype, but these moments are so few and far between that you almost miss the point. Devesh Sharma of Filmfare rated it 3.5 out of 5 and opined that the film's greatest strength of the chemistry between the leads that beneath all the cuss words and the sex jokes you get a whiff of Jimmy's friends. Conversely, Chaya on Krishna waiting for daily news and analysis felt that the chemistry between the leads seemed forced at times. She rated the film 3 out of 5 stars and insisted that it would not be watched as one that dealt with women empowerment. Raja Sen, in 3.5 out of 5 rating, noted that the film lends several flaws to the patisserie while never giving up its masala entertained roots. Sabal Chatterjee, also from NDTV Now Ever, was critical of the screenplay and the predictability of the plot, and wrote that it was watchable because of the living performance from the four actors. He gave the films 2 stars. Rajiv Masan, writing for CNN and News 18 lines. News 18 criticized the film along the same lines and added that it would largely contributed and forgettable. On the other hand, Subra Gupta of the Indian Express rated the film 3 and in a positive review remarked that it squeezed past its creaky traps and particular sequel Chinese by the some smart casting choice and freaky performance. Rohit Bhatnagar of Deccan Chronicle rated the film 2.5 stars and thought that it was an easy, breezy, one-time watch. Meanwhile, Kunal Guha of Mumbai Mirror conclude that while this one work as a breezy film in girl bonding, it gets a bit tedious while talking a stab of party and stated it almost seems like old wine in a new bottle. He got the film 3 stars out of 5 rating for first post. Anna MM Verdict Vaticated described the wedding as an unap- unapologized commentary on the living of women. Pradeep mentioned about the first post is in a less favorable review, largely criticized Kapoor Khan for effortlessly anchoring this flawed but fun film. Bhardwaj Rangan, in a mixed review, called Veer the Wedding a plasticky but possible entertainer whose existence may not be the worst thing in the world. Overseas, Said Said of the National Awards of the film 4 stars out of 5 and described it as a fun, fishy, and slightly rebel comedy, but with a tender heart lurking not far. Bandusha Radhakrishna of Gulf News rated the film 3 out of 5 stars. She was appreciative of Kapoor's Khan performance and remarked that the wedding will go down as an engaging film that does not hurt the eyes. Shilpa Jamkhandikar of Britain's negatively stated in terms of honor, the wedding works well, but it stutters when it came to the emotional conflicts which fail unread and uncontrived. A particular scene in which Bhaskar's character masturbates using a sex toy received a polarized response on social media. However, it was critically praised for its realistic portrayal of female sexuality. Kareena Kapoor Khan, born 21st September 1980, in an Indian actress who appears in Hindi films. She is the daughter of the actors Randhir Kapoor and Babita, and the younger sister of actress Karishma Kapoor, noted for playing a variety of characters in a range of film genre from romantic comedies to crime dramas. Kapoor was the recipient of several awards, including 6 Filmfare Awards, and is one of the Bollywood's most popular and highest paid actors. After making her acting debut in the 2000 war film Refugee, after Kapoor established herself with roles in the historical drama Ashoka and the melodrama Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. This initial success was followed by a series of commercial failures and repetitive roles, which granted her negative reviews. The year 2004 marked a turning point for Kapoor when she played against type in the role of a sex worker in the drama Chameli. She subsequently earned critical recognition for her portrayal of a riot victim in the 2004 drama Dev, and characters based on William Shakespeare's heroines Desh, Demona, and the 2006 crime film Omkara. Further praise came for her performance in the romantic comedy Jab We Met, the thrillers Kurban and Talash, The Answer Lies Between, and the dramas We Are Family, Heroine, and Urta Punjab. Her highest grossing releases include the action film Singham Returns, the comedy Good News, and the dramas Three Idiot, Bodyguard, and the Bajrangi Bhaijaan. Married to actor Saif Ali Khan, with whom she has a son. Kapoor's off-screen life is the subject of the widespread coverage of Indian. She has a reputation for being outspoken and assertive, and is recognized for her contributions to the film industry through her fashion style and film roles. In addition of film acting, Kapoor participated in stage shows, hosts a radio show, and has contributed as a co-writer to 3 books, an autobiographical memoir, and 2 nutrition guides. She has started her own line of clothing and customized for women, and has working with UNICEF since 2014 to advocate for the education of girls and an increase in quality-based education in India. Early life and background. See also Kapoor family, Kareena and Karishma Kapoor with their mother Babita. Picturized picturized with mother Babita and sister Karishma in an interview with journalist Veer Sanghvi. Kapoor stated that growing up with the two of them helped her become strong and independent. Born on 21st September 1980 in Bombay, Kapoor, informally refers to as Bebo, is the younger daughter of the Randhir Kapoor and Babita Shivdasini. Her elder sister Karishma is also an actress. She is the particular granddaughter of the actor and filmmaker Raj Kapoor, maternal granddaughter of actor Hari Shivdasini, and niece of actor Rishi Kapoor. According to Kapoor, the name Kareena was derived from the book Anna Karenina Kareena, which her mother read while she was pregnant with her. She is of Punjabi descent on her father's side, and on her mother's side she is Sindhi and the British ancient, describing herself as a very naughty and spotted, spoiled child. Kapoor's exposure to films from a young age kindled her interest in the acting. She was particularly inspired by the work of actress Nargish and Meena Kumari. Despite her family background, her father disapproved of women entering films because she believed in conflicted with the traditional maternal duties and responsibilities of women in the family. This led to a conflict between her parents and they separated. She was then raised by her mother, who worked several jobs to support her daughter until Karishma debuted as actress in 1991. After living separately for several years, her parents reconciled in October 2007. Kapoor remarked, "My father is also an important factor in my life. Although we did not see him often in our initial years, we are a family now." Kapoor attended Jamnabai Nursery School in Mumbai, following by Vallam Girls School in Dehradun. She attended the institution primarily to satisfy her mother, though later admitted to liking the experience. According to Kapoor, she was not inclined towards academics though received good grades in all her classes except mathematics. Upon graduating from Vellum, she returned to Mumbai and studied commerce for 2 years at Mitibai College. Kapoor then registered for a 3 month summer course in microcomputers at Harvard's summer school in the United States. She later developed an interest in law and enrolled at the Government Law College, Mumbai during this period. She developed a long lasting passion for reading. However, after completing her first year, she decided to pursue her interest in acting, though she later regretted not having completed her education. She began training at an acting institute in Mumbai, mentored by Kishore Namit Kapoor, a member of the Film and Television Institute of India. Life and career. She also Kaveena Kapoor's filmography, career beginnings, breakthrough, and the setbacks. While training at the institute, Kapoor cast as a lead in Rakesh Roshan's Kaho Na Pyar Hai, opposite his son Hrithik Roshan. Several days into the filming, Several days into filming, however, she abandoned the project. Kapoor later explained that she has benefited by not doing the film scenes. More prominence was given to the director's son. However, she abandoned the project. Kapoor later explained that she had benefited by not doing the film scenes. More prominence was given to the director's son. She debuted later this year alongside Abhishek Bachchan in J.P. Dutt's war drama Refugee, set during the Indo-Pakistani War of 1971. Kapoor was introduced as Naz, a Bangladeshi girl who with whom Bachchan's character falls in love. Thus cast her for the combination of youthfulness and innocence he found in her, and Kapoor considered their collaboration to be an important learning experience that helps her proper personally and professionally. Writing for the entertainment portal Bollywood Hangama, critics Taran Adarsh described Kapoor as a natural performer and noted the ease with which she emotes the most difficult of scenes. In India Today reported that she belongs to a new breed of Hindi film actors that breaks away from character stereotype. Refugee was a moderate box office success in India, and Kapoor's performance earned him the Filmfare Award for Best Female Debut. Kareena Kapoor smiling away from the camera. Kapoor at the book launch of Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum in 2001. Bollywood Hangama reported that the success of the Indian proved a breakthrough for her. For her second release, Kapoor was paired opposite Tushar Kapoor in Satish Kaushik's box office hit Mujhe Kuch Kehna Hai. A review in The Hindu noted that based on her first two films, she was definitely the actress to watch out for. She next starred alongside Jackie Shroff and Hrithik Roshan in Subhash Ghai's flop Yaadein, followed by Abbas Mastan's moderately successful thriller Ajnabi, co-starring Akshay Kumar, Bobby Deol, and Bipasha Basu. Later this year, she appeared in Santosh Sivan's period epic Ashoka, a partly fictionalized account of the life of the Indian emperor of the same name, featured opposite Shah Rukh Khan. Kapoor found herself challenged playing the complex personality of her character Korvaki, a Kalingan princess with whom Ashoka falls in love. Ashoka was screened at the Venice and 2001 Toronto International Film Festival and received generally positive reviews internationally but failed to do well in India, which was attributed by critics to the way Ashoka was portrayed. Jeff Wise of the Desert News described Kapoor as resenting the commended her screen presence. Rediff.com, however, was not critical, concluding that her presence in the film was primarily used for aesthetic purposes. At the 47th Filmfare Awards, Ashoka was nominated for 5 awards, including a Best Actress nomination for Kapoor. A key point in Kapoor's career came when she was cast by Karan Johar as Pooja, who a good-natured, super fictional girl in the 2001 melodrama Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. Alongside an ensemble cast, she found title resemblance between herself and her over-the-top character and model Poo's personality on that of Johar. Filming the big budget production was a new experience for Kapoor, and she recalls it fondly. It was great fun doing the film, and we had a blast working with the unit, and six mega star set was a dream come true. Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum was an immensely popular release, finishing as India's second highest grossing film of the year and Kapoor's highest grossing film to that point. It also became one of the biggest Bollywood success of all time in overseas market, earning over 1 billion worldwide. Taran Adarsh described Kapoor as one of the main highlights of the film, and she received her second Filmfare nomination for the role, her first for Best Supporting Actress, as well as nominations at the International Indian Academy and Screen Awards. Box Office India reported that the success of Mujhe Kuch Kehna Hai and Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum established Kapoor as a leading actress of Hindi cinema, and Rediff.com published that with Ashoka she had become the highest paid Indian actress to the point, earning 15 million per film. During 2002 and 2003, Kapoor continued to work in a number of projects but experienced a setback. All six films in which she starred, मुझसे दोस्ती करोगे, जीना सिर्फ मेरे लिए, तलाश, द हंट बिगिंस, खुशी, मैं प्रेम की दीवानी हूँ, and the 4-hour war epic LOC Kargil was commercially and critically unsuccessful. Critics described her performances in these films as variations of the same characters she played in Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, and expressed concern that she was becoming typecast. The latter spoke positively of this period, recalling it as a beneficial lesson which taught her to work harder and change things, and has confessed to accepting these roles for financial gain rather than the artistic merit. Professional experience 2004 to 6. By 2004, Kapoor was keen on broadening her range as an actress, and thus decided to portray more challenging roles in addition to the archetype typical glamorous lead. Under the director of Sudhir Mishra, Kapoor played the role of a golden-hearted prostitute in Chameli, a film relating the story of a young prostitute who meets with a widowed investment banker played by Rahul Bose. When Kapoor was first offered the part, she passed on it, explaining that she would be uncomfortable in the role. She relented when Mishra approached her for the second time, and in preparation for the role, visited several of Mumbai's red light districts at night to study the mannerism of sex workers and the way they dressed. With a production budget of Rs 20 million, the independent filmmaker marked a departure from the high profile production Kapoor previously starred in, and she described the part as an attempt to shed her glossy image and satisfy my creativity. India Times praised her in intuitive brilliance and stated that she had exceeded all expectations. Reddit.com, however, found her portrayal unconvincing and ex- excessively stereotypical, describing her as sounding more like a teenager play acting than a brush hardened streetwalker, and the comparing her mannerism to a caricature care caricature Chameli made a significant turning point in Kapoor's career, and she received a special jury recognition at the 49th Filmfare Awards. Kapoor next co-starred in Mani Ratnam's Yuva, a composite film with an ensemble cast about three youngsters from different strata of socially whose life intersect by a car accident. She featured as Vivek Oberoi's romantic interest, Meera, a witty young woman. She had said that despite not having much of a role, she agreed to the project due to her desire to work with Ratnam. Film critic Subhash K. Jha from the Times of India concurred that her role was insubstantial, but further stated that Kapoor used her character traits to her advantage to create a girl who is at once enigmatic and all there. She then appeared alongside Amitabh Bachchan and Fradeen Khan in Govind Nelani's critically acclaimed film Dev, which revolved around the 22 Hindu Muslim riots in the Indian states of Gujarat. Kapoor starred as a Muslim victim named Alia and sang a song for the film soundtrack. जब नहीं आए थे Nihlani was initially hesitant to cast a mainstream commercial actress but found that Kapoor displayed a high level of intelligence and the sensitivity. She was keen to work with him as his his film Art Satya 1983 and the Tamash 1988 gave her a deeper appreciation for cinema and identified with her character's ability to be strong yet simple and the docile. It earned her a Filmfare Critics Award for Best Actress and nomination for the Best Actress at various awards ceremonies. Taran others described her as a first rate and in particular noted her scene with the Bachchan's character. Kareena Kapoor and Shahid Kapoor pose for the camera, pictured with co-star Shahid Kapoor at the audio release of 36 Chinatown in 2006. During the filming of Fida, the actress began a romantic relationship with Kapoor, whom she later described as having a major positive influence in my life. Shortly afterwards, Kapoor was cast for the first time in a villain in Fida, a thriller about an online heist. Although the film was unsuccessful at the box office, Kapoor received positive reviews for her performance, and some critics noted a distinct progression from her earlier roles. That same year, she starred in Abbas Mastan's thriller Athraz and Priyadarshana's comedy Halchal. Athraz follows the story of a man played by Akshay Kumar accused of sexual harassment by his female superior played by Priyanka Chopra. Kapoor stated that she was often Chopra's part but decided to play Kumar's wife, knowing that Indian women would better identify with her character. The film was a moderate success, and Jitesh Pillai of the Times of India found Kapoor to have a small role but noted that she shines through brightly, earning her big moment in the courtroom sequence. Meanwhile, Halchal became Kapoor's first commercial success in 3 years. Kapoor followed her success in Halchal by starring as the protagonist of the 2005 drama Bewafa. The feature received mostly negative reviews, and Nikat Kamzi of India Times believed that to become a serious actress, Kapoor was embodying a mature, more jaded character beyond her years in the Bewafa. A final two releases on the year included the romantic dramas Kyonki, Kyonki and Dosti Friends Forever, both of which underperformed at the box office. In her next two releases, the thriller 36 Chinatown and the comedy Chup Chup Ke for 2006, she starred opposite Shahid Kapoor. 36 Chinatown was a commercial success, and Chup Chup Ke performed moderately well. The filmmaker Vishal Bharadwaj saw Kapoor in Yuva and was sufficiently impressed to cast her in his next project, Omkara, an adaptation of William Shakespeare's tragedy Othello, yet against the backdrop of the political system in the Uttar Pradesh. Kapoor featured portraying the character's minor turmoils, turmoils while she believed was much more subtle, the subdued. She subsequently attended several script reading sessions with the entire cast and described the project as truly special and one of the best role an actor could ask for. Omkara premiered at the 2006 Cannes Film Festival and was screened at the Cairo International Film Festival. It was received positively by critics, and Kapoor's portrayal earned her a fourth Filmfare Award and first Screen Award. In a 2010 retrospective of the top 80 icons' performances in Hindi cinema, Filmfare wrote that she was brilliant and praised her ability to effortlessly convey the various emotions her character went through. Kapoor considered her role in Omkara as a new benchmark in the career. She compared her portrayal of Dolly with her own, evaluating maturity as a woman. Later the year, she appeared briefly in one of the year's biggest hits, the Farhan Akhtar action thriller Dawn, a remake of 1978 film of the same name. Established actress 2007 to 11, Kareena Kapoor and Saif Ali Khan being interviewed. Kapoor with husband Saif Ali Khan at the 53rd Filmfare Award in the 2008 following her breakup with Shahid Kapoor, and there was speculation in the media that she was dating Khan, who later confirmed their relationship at the 2007 Lakme Fashion Week. Kapoor next teamed with Shahid Kapoor for the fourth time in the romantic comedy Jab We Met, in which he portrayed Geet Dillon, a vivacious chic girl with a zest for life. Director Imtiaz Ali was not a well-known figure before its production, with only one feature credit to his name, but Kapoor agreed to the film after being fascinated with his mind-blowing script. She collaborated closely with Ali to build her characters and was challenged on effectively portraying Dillon's exuberant personality without making it caricaturish. Jab We Met was received favorably by critics and became successful at the box office with global earning of Rs 509 million against a budget of 150 million rupee. Jasprit Pandohar of the BBC commented that the role required a mixture of the naivety and the spontaneously, and was impressed with the Kapoor's efforts. The critic Rajiv Masan labeled her the film's biggest strength, as she brings alive her character with not just those smart lines, but with the kind of the candor actors seldom invest in their work. Kapoor considered it to be a famous among her roles and won several awards for her performance, including her second Screen Award and the Film Award for Best Actress. While shooting for Jab We Met, Kapoor and Shahid ended their 4-year relationship When asked by Movie Mirror, she stated, I hold him in utmost regard and I hope one day we could be good friends. He is a great guy. The following year, Kapoor co-starred in Vijay Krishna's Achkarnya's action thriller Tashan, where she meets her future husband in actor Saif Ali Khan, although a poll named it the most anticipated releases of the year. The film underperformed at the box office after providing her voice for the characters of Layla, the love interest of the street dog named Romeo in the Yash Raj films and the Walt Disney Pictures animated film Roadside Romeo. Kapoor played a mistruthful wife who believes her husband was unfaithful in Rohit Shetty's comedy Golmaal Returns, a sequel to the 2006 film Golmaal Fun Unlimited. The film had an ambivalent reception from critics, and Kapoor received mixed reviews. The Indian Express believed the screenplay was derivation, concluding there is nothing particularly new about a suspicious wife keeping tabs on her husbands, and there is nothing particularly new in the way Katrina's plays it. Golmaal Returns was revenues of Rs 793 million. In 2009, Kapoor was cast as Simrita Roy, a surgeon who moonlights as a model in Sabir Khan's Battle of the Sexes comedy Comeback Tishk opposite Akshay Kumar, set in Los Angeles. It was the first Indian film to be shot at Universal Studios and featured cameo appearances of Hollywood actors. The film was poorly received by critics but became an economic success, earning over 840 million rupees worldwide. A review in Times of India described Kapoor's performance as a complete letdown and unconvincing. The box office flop, Main or Mrs. Khanna came next, following which she played the leading lady in the dramatic thriller Kurban alongside Saif Ali Khan and Vivek Oberoi. The film, which marked the directorial debut of Renzel de Silva, featured Kapoor as Avantika Ahuja, a woman is confined to house arrest after discovering that her husband is a terrorist. Describing the film as an emotionally draining experience, Kapoor explained that it was difficult to disconnect from the character. The film was critically praised, and Kapoor received her fourth Filmfare Best Actress nomination. Gaurav Malani of the Economic Times commented that after a long time, the actress was given a role of substance that brings her performing potential to the fore, while Subhash K. Jha described it as her most consistently pieced performance to date, playing with splendid sensitivity and the credibility. Kapoor's second Filmfare nomination that year came for Rajkumar Hirani's National Film Award winning Three Idiots, a film loosely based on the novel Five Point Someone by Chetan Bhagat, co-starring alongside Amir Khan, R. Madhavan and Sharman Joshi. Kapoor played Pia, a medical student and Khan's love interest. Several actresses were considered for the role, though Kapoor was eventually cast under the recommendation of the Khan. The film received critical acclaim and emerged as the highest grossing Bollywood film of all times until grossing 2.3 billion in India. It also did well internationally, earning over 1.8 billion, the second biggest Bollywood success even in the overseas market. The Deccan Herald opened that Kapoor brings a dollop of sunshine and feminine grace to an otherwise masculine jail. She is so spunky and spontaneous. You wish there was room for more of her. Three Idiots received several Best Movie recognition at major Indian award functions, and Kapoor was awarded the IFA Award for Best Actress, among others. Kareena Kapoor looking away from the camera. Kareena at the premiere of Three Idiots in 2009. It remains one of her highest grossing films to date. Kapoor began the new decade with the leading role opposite Shahid Kapoor in the romantic comedy Milenge Milenge, a production delayed since 2005. The feature granted poor box office returns, and Rajiv Masan found the film to be extremely outdated with stereotypical character. A supporting role in Siddharth Malhotra's Via Family, an official adaptation of the Hollywood tear jerk Stepmom, provided more rewarding in an attempt to bring her interpretation to be part originally played by Julia Roberts. Kapoor refrained from watching Stepmom again and was drawn to the complexity of her character. Moreover, she spoke positively of her rapport with Kajol, nothing the rarity of two leading ladies within the same Hindi film. Priyanka Roy of The Telegraph criticized the movie for being super fictional and unnecessarily melodramatic, but praised Kapoor for breathing life and a new-found maturity into what is largely a uni-dimensional character. We are finally emerged. A moderate success in Kapoor was awarded the Best Supporting Actress at the 56th Filmfare Awards. At the end of the year, she reunited with director Rohit Shetty for Golmaal 3, a sequel of Golmaal Returns. Like its predecessors, the film received mixed reviews but earned more than 1 billion domestically for her portrayal of the tomboy Dabbu. Kapoor received Best Actress nomination at various award ceremonies, including Filmfare. Further success came to Kapoor in 2011 when she starred as the love interest of the Salman Khan's character in the romantic drama Bodyguard, a remake of the 2010 Malayalam film of the same name. The film was not well received by critics, though became a financial success with a domestic total of 1.4 billion, India's highest earning film of the year. A review of Mint missed dismissed Kapoor's role as the sacrificial, ornamental, submissive female. Midday referred to her as bright, arguing that she actually managed to bring her character of a role alive. She next appeared in Abhinav Sinha's science fiction film Ravan with Shah Rukh Khan and Arjun Rampal, made on a budget of 1.5 billion, India's most expensive film at the time. The film follows the story of a London based video game designer creating a villainous character who escape into the real life. Despite आता ही Despite negative media coverage of the film's box office performance, Ravan became one of the biggest earners of the year with a worldwide total of Rupee 2.4 billion and Kapoor's fourth major commercial success in 3 consecutive years. Marriage, continued success, and motherhood. Kapoor followed her success in Bodyguard and Ravan with a role in Shakun Batra's directorial debut Ek Main Aur Ek Tu, opposite Imran Khan, set in Los Angeles, set in Las Vegas. The romantic comedy follows the story of two strangers who get married one night after getting drunk. She played Reina Bregza, a carefree young woman, and was particularly drawn to the qualities of her characters. Reina knows what she is doing, even though she does not have a house or a job. She is a positive person, very similar to the way I am. The film received positive reviews and was an economic success, grossing a total of 530 million in Indian and abroad. The Hollywood Reporter found her endearingly natural. Sukanya Verma of Rediff.com asserted that after doing ornamental roles in films like Bodyguard and Ravan, it is nice to see the spunky actress in her element again since Jab We Met. She next appeared in Agent Vinod, an espionage thriller directed by Sri Ram Raghavan. Kapoor was enthusiastic about the project, but it met with a tepid response, and she was described as miscast. When asked why she had taken the role, Kapoor described it as an opportunity to attempt something she had never done before. For her next feature, Kapoor was cast as a fading movie star in Madhur Bhandarkar's Heroine, a drama revolving around the Bollywood film industry. She was initially skeptical around taking on the part as she felt that her character's personality was far removing from her own and worried about how people would perceive her. After her replacement, Aishwarya Rai Bachchan left the film due to her pregnancy. Kapoor was reapproached for the film and she agreed after Bhandarkar enforced his faith in her. Although not a method actor, Kapoor believed that the intense role had left her own age in the personal life and refrained from taking on any other projects. Revives found the film to be drably monotonous but noted that it was watchable primarily due to Kapoor's performance. Rajiv Masan described it as a deliciously camp performance played with utmost sincerity. Bollywood Hangama opined that it was her best work to date and conclude that thought her character is inconsistent. Karina furnishes the heroine's character with a rare vulnerability and an exceptional inner life. At the annual Stardust Award, Kapoor granted the editor's choice female best female actor and received additional nomination at Filmfare IFA Produce Guild Screen and Stardust. Saif Ali Khan and Kareena Kapoor pose for the camera. Kapoor and Saif Ali Khan at their registry marriage ceremony on 2012. In a vlog published by the Wall Street Journal, Rupa Subramanya described the marriage as India's wedding and social event of the year. On 16 October 2012, Kapoor married actor Saif Ali Khan in a private ceremony in Bandra, Mumbai, and she gave birth to their son Taimur in 2016. Kapoor stated that despite adding Khan to her name, she would continue practicing Hinduism after marriage. Reema Kagdi's physiological thriller Talash, The Answer Lies Within, in which she played the tennessingly seductive prostitute Rosie, was Kapoor's final release on 2012. co-starring alongside Amir Khan and Rani Mukherjee. The film is set against the backdrop of Mumbai's red light district districts and follows the travels of the police officers who is assigned the duty of solving a mysterious car accident. Pritham D. Gupta of The Telegraph found Kapoor to be a standout among the ensemble, adding that the brings an unseen mix of ops and emotions that became the film's centerpiece. With global revenue of 1.74 billion, the film emerged as a box office hit and earned Kapoor Best Actress nomination at Screen Stardust and Zee Cine Awards ceremony. In 2013, Kapoor collaborated with Ajay Devgan for the fourth time alongside Amitabh Bachchan, Arjun Rampal, Manoj Bajpayee and Amrita Rao in Prakash Jha's Satyagraha, an ensemble socio-political drama loosely inspired by social activist Anna Hazare's fight against corruption in 2011. The film received title The film received little praise from critics and underperformed at the box office, earning 675 million domestically. A review in the Daily News and Analysis noted that Kapoor's role as reporter Yasmin Ahmed was limited to mouthing a few important dialogues and being present in curricular screens like Any Leading Lady. Following an appearance in the poorly received romantic comedy Gori Tere Pyar Mein 2013, Kapoor decreased her workload for the next 2 years to focus on her marriage and family. She took on smaller parts where she played the love interest of Ajay Devgan in the action film Singham Returns and Salman Khan in the drama Bajrangi Bhaijaan. Singham Returns served as a sequel to the 2011 film Singham, and Kapoor's role was written specifically for her by Rohit Shetty. The third time the pair collaborated. Reviews for the film were generally mixed, with Kapoor being criticized for taking a role of minimal importance, but the film was a financial success with a revenue of over 1.4 billion. Kabir Khan's Bajrangi Bhaijaan emerged as India's highest earning film of the year. Bajrangi Bhaijaan emerged as India's highest earning film of the year, grossing a total of 3.20 billion and earned the National Film Award for Best Popular Film, providing wholesome entertainment at the 63rd National Film Awards. In 2016, Kapoor took on a starring role opposite Arjun Kapoor in Key and Ka, a romantic comedy about gender stereotype from the writer director R. Balki. She was cast as an ambitious and career oriented Kia Bansal and was particularly drawn to the project for its relevance and novel concept. Critics were divided into their opinion of the film, but it emerged a financial success crossing 1 billion worldwide. Meena Iyer of the Times of India mentioned Kapoor as terrific, and Sukanya Verma considered the actress to be the film's prime asset. Nothing her ease as smoothly transitioning between friendly and volatile to reveal a woman comfortable in her own skin, unapologetic about living life on her terms and never missing an occasion to mind worlds. Kapoor next played the role of Dr. Preet Sahani in Chaube's critically acclaimed Udta Punjab, a crime film that documents the substance abuse and endemic in the Indian state of Punjab, co-starring alongside Shahid Kapoor, Alia Bhatt, and Diljit Dosanjh. Kapoor was initially reluctant to do the film due to the length of her role, but agreed after having read the completed script and particularly waived her fees to star in it. Udta Punjab generated controversy when the Central Board of Film Certification demanded that the film represented Punjab in a negative light and demanded extensive censorship before its theatrical releases. The Bombay High Court later cleared the film for exhibition with one screen cut. Rediff.com stated that despite being the narrative's most conventional character, the film greatly released on her for worth and virtue. And Mehul S. Thakkar of the Deccan Chronicle wrote that she was successful in delivering a strong and hard-hitting performance. For her performance, Kapoor received a nomination for Best Supporting Actress at the Filmfare and Zee Cine Awards ceremony. We did the wedding beyond 2018 present. Kareena Kapoor, Sonam Kapoor, Ahuja, Swara Bhaskar, and Shikha Talsnani posing together. Kapoor with co-stars Swara Bhaskar, Sonam K. Ahuja, and Shikha Talsnani at a promotional event for Veere the Wedding in 2018. Following the birth of the child, Kapoor was persuaded by her husband to return to acting. She was keen to work on a project that would accommodate her parental commitments and found it in Shashank Ghosh Veere the Wedding, a family buddy film co-starring Sonam K. Ahuja, Swara Bhaskar, Shikha Talsnani. Initially approached for the project in 2016, the remakes rewrote Kapoor's role to accommodate her pregnancy, but the lack of maternity insurance in India led filming to being after she gave birth. She liked the idea of telling a story of friendship and love through a family perspective, which she delivered was rare in Hindi film and was pleased to work with three other leading ladies. Anna M. Vaticade praised the film for portraying women with agency, flaws, humanity, and above all a sense of humor, and took note to Kapoor's neatly restrained performance with the worldwide gross of over 1.38 billion rupee. Veere the Wedding and emerged as one of the highest grossing female lead Hindi films. A year later, Kapoor reteamed with Akshay Kumar in Good News, a comedy about the couple's tryst with in vitro fertilization. Reviewing the film, Varmint Udit, Udita Junjunwala wrote, "It is hard to keep your eyes off Kapoor Khan and her performance as a working woman aching to have a baby draws you in further." For her performance, she received Best Actress nomination at Filmfare, IFA, and Zee Cine Awards in earned over 3 billion worldwide to emerge as the fifth highest grossing Hindi film of the year. She next agreed to a supporting role in the comedy drama Angrezi Medium alongside Irfan Khan and Dimple Kapadia, a spiritual sequel to the Hindi medium. It marked Khan's final releases, whom Kapoor deeply admired before his death in April 2020. She explained her choice to this part as a deliberate attempt to move away from her comfort zone and filmed her role in 10 days while she was accompanying her husband on his film shoot in London. The feature, released in India amid the COVID-19 pandemic, and its commercial performance was affected due to the closing of the cinemas. Nandini Ramnath of Scroll.in commended her ability to glitter in a handful of moments, but Vinayak Chakraborty of Outlook thought that the portions involving Kapoor were initial to the story. Kapoor will next team with Amir Khan for the third time in Lal Singh Chadda, a remake of the American comedy drama Forrest Gump. She will also portray the Mughal princess Jahanara Begum in Karan Johar's directorial venture Taqat, a historical drama featuring an ensemble cast including Ranveer Singh, Vicky Kaushal, and Alia Bhatt. Other ventures: fashion and publication. Kareena Kapoor smiling at the camera. Kapoor at an event for Globus in 2008 alongside her acting work. Kapoor has established a career as a designer during her 5-year association with the retail chain Globus. Kapoor welcomed the first Indian actress to launch her own line of clothing for women. She described the collaboration as being special and reflective of my personal sense of style. Her collection made its debut several months later in stores across India and was well received. Following the end of her contract with Globus, she, she expressed a desire to work with the design house to release her clothing line internationally, but later explained that those plans were on hold. In Australia 2018, Kapoor collaborated with Lakme Cosmetics to launch her own line of cosmetics. In 2009, Kapoor worked with nutritionist Rujuta Divakar on Don't Lose Your Mind, Lose Your Weight, a book with focus on the principles of healthy eating habits, published by Random House. The book was well received by critics and sold 10,000 copies within its first 20 days. A follow up titled Woman and the Weight Loss was released 2 years later. It addressed the weight loss, concerns, and eating habits of women in various parts of their life and featured Kapoor in a voiceover for the audiobook. In February 2013, Kapoor released her autobiographical memoir, The Style Diary of a Bollywood Diva, co-written alongside Rochelle Pinto. It became the first book to be launched under the Shobha D imprints of Penguin Books, a set of series that included celebrity memoirs, guides, and biographies. In a review published by Mint, she failed Vasudev criticized the writing style as too breezy, but further stated that it is a well produced book, reproducing chirpy little post it noted and diet charts punctuated with Bebo's stunning pictures from the private album to fashion magazine covers. Later that year, she collaborated with Devakar for the third time on the Indian Food Wisdom and the Art of Eating Rights, a documentary film about nutrition. Philanthropy. During her years in the film industry, Kapoor has been actively involved in promoting children's education and the safety of women. In June 2010, she took part in an international campaign, I Goal Education for All, and was appointed ambassador for the Shakti campaign, a project launched by NDTV by combat violence against women in in commemoration of the 100th anniversary of International Women's Day. 2 years later, Kapoor launched Channel V's anti-rape mobile app with you. She stated that with an increasing amount of violence against women in India, it was important for actors to stand up for issues because they can reach out to a lot of persons. In January 2014, Kapoor began working with UNICEF to advocate the education for girls and increase quality based education in India. Speaking of her association, she expressed hope in creating places where children feel safe and secure, and where interactive and creative tools are used to ensure that children are happy and learning. During the first year, Kapoor visited schools in the states of Rajasthan and Maharashtra, where she interacted with students and participated in fun-raising events hosted by the Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya organization in the Jalna, Jalna district. Along with UNICEF, India's Goodwill Ambassador Sharmila Tagore, Kapoor hosted a charity dinner to help raise awareness for the development of the underprivileged kids and launched the child friendly school and system CFSS package. She later donated an equivalent amount of the funds raised during a joint initiative by UNICEF and Groupon for a higher quality learning environment in India schools. The following year, she awarded 31 students and 5 teachers for their contribution towards the field of the education in the Chhattisgarh at the concluding ceremony of Child Rights Protection Week. Also that year, Kapoor provided a voiceover for the documentary film Girl Raising वो पढ़ेगी वो उड़ेगी she will learn she will fly for the organization of the same name and produced a documentary on the women's empowerment. In June 2016, she spoke at an event organized by UNICEF in Lucknow to promote menstrual hygiene management. Following the birth of her son, Kapoor wrote an article published in the Times of India titled Let's Save Our Newborn Baby, discussing infant mortality and launched the Every Child Alive campaign to promote affordable and quality health care for mothers and their newborns. In May 2018, she was invited as a keynote speaker for a Mother's Day event in the New Delhi organization by UNICEF. Additionally, Kapoor has made public appearance to support other charitable organizations. She performed at a fundraiser for the World Youth Peace Summit in November 2003 and participated in a concert to raise money for victims of the 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami. She visited Indian Javan's troops in Rajasthan for a special Holi weekend episode of the NDTV reality show Jai Jawan. In 2010, Kapoor adopted the village of the Chandri in Madhya Pradesh, Chanderi in Madhya Pradesh as part of NDTV's Greenanthan campaign to provide the village with the regular supply of the electricity. 4 years later, she participated in the campaign to raise awareness on hunger and malnutrition in the world and made donation to the Kashmir flood relief. In September 2016, Kapoor attended the inaugural of the Global Citizen India, a joint initiative by the Music Festival of the same name and the Global Education and the Leadership Foundation. The following year, Kapoor became the brand ambassador of the Swasth Immunist India, a campaign launched by the Network 18 Group and Serum Institute of India to promote immunization, immunizations for children. Stage performance, radio and television presenting Kareena Kapoor performing dance on a stage alongside a group of performers. Kapoor performing A Temptation Reloaded in 2008. Kapoor has participated in several stage shows and world tour since 2002. Her first tour, Heart Throbs Live in Concert 2002 with Hrithik Roshan, Karishma Kapoor, Arjun Rampal and Raftab Siddhasini, was successful in the United States and Canada. At the end of the year, she performed with several other Bollywood stars at Knights Park Stadium in Durban, South Africa, and the show Now is Never. 4 years later, Kapoor reunited to the stage with six other Bollywood celebrities in the successful Rockstars Concert World Tour. Bollywood celebrities in the successful Rockstar Concert World Tour. The concert was originally scheduled to commence in April 2006 but was postponed due to the arrest of the Salman Khan. It later began the following month and was staged in 19 cities across the United Kingdom, the United States, and Canada. In 2008, Kapoor preferred Kapoor performed in Shah Rukh Khan's Temptation Reloaded 2008, a series of concerts in a number of the countries. The show will also feature Arjun Rampal, Katrina Kaif, Ganesh Hegde, Javed Ali, and the Anushka Danekar debuted at the Rotterdam Ahoy venue in Rotterdam, the Netherlands. Several months later, she again joined Khan, Rampal, and Kaif to perform for an
audience of 15,000 at Dubai's Festival City Arena.
In 2018, Kapoor collaborated with Ishq FM to host a radio show with Women Want What Women Want. The show was well received, earning Kapoor a nomination at the New York Festival Radio Awards for Best Talk Show Host, and later renewed for a second season. The following year, she featured as a talent judge for the seventh season on the dance reality show Dance India Dance. Public image and character, known for her non calignate relationship with the media, Kapoor has gained a reputation for discussing her private life with no reservations. As a child, she regularly attended awards ceremonies and events with her family, and would also accompany Karishma on set during filming. In an interview with Filmfare, she explained that growing up in a film family helped her develop a sense of professionalism and dedication towards her craft. Kapoor's private life has been the subject of media attention in India, with frequent press coverage of her weight and relationship with actor Saif Ali Khan. The couple, dubbed Shafina by the entertainment media, has been one of the country's most reported celebrity stories since 2007, and Kapoor gave birth to their son in 2016. Kareena Kapoor stands beside her wax sculpture Kapoor with her wax sculpture at Madame Tussauds as one of her most distinctive physical features. Kapoor's lips have been identified the Indian media as her trademarks, while a segment of the press has described Kapoor as friendly and extremely close to her family. Others have criticized her for being arrogant and vain, an image she gained in the wake of her surfical character Pooh in Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. She subsequently featured in films portraying similar characters, and this further established her of an on-screen persona. Before the releases of Chameli, Kapoor stated that there is a certain image that people identify you with, and it always follow you whichever role you play. I am trying to transgress their image and became more screen friendly than image friendly. Chameli helped Kapoor reignited her on-screen persona, and she later explains that her honesty and openness was often preceded by the media as arrogance. Kapoor is also known for her assertive and moody nature, and her outspoken views and independence have been singled out for making major contributions to her career. They added to her superstar aura. In an early interview, she confessed to being an introvert, yet the New York Festival Radio Awards for Best Talk Show host, and later renewed for a second season. The following year, she featured as a talent judge for the seventh season on the dance reality show Dance India Dance. Public image and character: known for her non calignate relationship with the media, Kapoor has gained a reputation for discussing her private life with no reservations. As a child, she regularly attended awards ceremonies and events with her family, and would also accompany Karishma on set during filming. In an interview with Filmfare, she explained that growing up in a film family helped her develop a sense of professionalism and dedication towards her craft. Kapoor's private life has been the subject of media attention in India, with frequent press coverage of her weight and relationship with actor Saif Ali Khan. The couple, dubbed Safina by the entertainment media, has been one of the country's most reported celebrity stories since 2007, and Kapoor gave birth to their son in 2016. Kareena Kapoor stands beside her wax sculpture Kapoor with her wax sculpture at Madame Tussauds as one of her most distinctive physical features. Kapoor's lips have been identified the Indian media as her trademarks, while a segment of the press has described Kapoor as friendly and extremely close to her family. Others have criticized her for being arrogant and vain, an image she gained in the wake of her surfical character Pooh in Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. She subsequently featured in films portraying similar characters, and this further established her of an on-screen persona. Before the releases of Chameli, Kapoor stated that there is a certain image that people identify you with, and it always follow you whichever role you play. I am trying to transgress their image and became more screen friendly than image friendly. Chameli helped Kapoor reignited her on-screen persona, and she later explains that her honesty and openness was often perceived by the media as arrogance. Kapoor is also known for her assertive and moody nature, and her outspoken views and independence have been singled out for making major contributions to her career. They added to her superstar aura. In an early interview, she confessed to being an introvert, yet extremely candid and blunt. Responding myself is my attitude towards life, films, and opportunity, everything else. I'm all about doing what I feel is right. It is not